Hi, everybody. So, tonight, my psyche says self sustaining. I am going to be self sustaining. So, I'm really, really excited. I went to my orientation for my new job today. I start next Wednesday. And I went to the company and I got my badges and my parking permits and stuff. Um, and I'm out of my comfort zone, excited, nervous, anticipation, grateful. And I got over that first speed bump. I was always raised, you grow up, you have babies, you get married, you have babies, and you be a stay-at-home mom. So I've always struggled with being self-sustaining with the monetary world, with um, having enough on the monetary plane. And so this is me getting to rebuild, know my worth, and go after it. And I'm learning so much, and I'm so grateful. And I have the victims advocate people for domestics in Utah that is going to reach out to me in about a month, and they're going to help me get my own place and get my car fixed and get me some new glasses. And so I have a lot of outreach. I have a lot of things that are supporting me into my new life. They help me with this because they want to get you in a place that your ex is not aware of where you live. And I know I did a video the other day and said that my ex got released from jail, and I've been nervous. I've even tried to write a couple letters, like not to give him, but just to get my thoughts out, just to, you know, see where I'm at with it. And I start writing a paragraph, and then I'm like, no, I don't owe him an explanation. He owes me an explanation. I don't need to explain myself, defend myself. And I was nothing but good to him. I was a queen. And I didn't self-sabotage. I was in it for the long haul. So there's nothing to be said. Nothing can be said. There's nothing he can say to me that's going to change what happened or explain it in any way. That door is not going to open. And I feel very good about that. Like, I know my worth. So the last few days, I've been kind of restless. And I'm not going back on the dating sites. But it's good to have distractions once in a while, right? And when I start working, I'll meet new friends that don't do drugs. And I will be able to build friendships that are healthy. And it's going to be a new way of life for me. And have a social life. Reach out to people. Feel like I belong. It's going to be a good distraction. But right now, what I've done to distract myself so I don't spend multiple hours a day crying about my ex is I started really digging into my life story. The reflection, like the deep, not just what happened, not just the facts, but the feelings, the lens that I'm looking through. It is bringing up so much limiting beliefs that I had back then, different lenses that I had back then, unhealed inner child, unhealed adolescent, unhealed young adult. In this world, having no self-esteem whatsoever, being deeply programmed like this world does to all of us, and then trying to navigate that and be in an abusive relationship from my husband and have babies at the same time, like, wow. But it's giving me a broader, bigger picture lens. It's helping me gain a new perspective on things and learn things from things that happened a long time ago. And that's pretty cool. and I'm pouring my heart into it. And it's a good distraction. And I'm writing at least 2 hours a day. And I'm ready. And I'm so grateful for the catalyst that my ex was in my life. Because here's the reason that I'm doing this. I was like, Terry, nurture, believe, and pour into you the same way you did him. Make the time for yourself. Pour it into yourself. Nurture yourself. And I have a drive in me and a motivation now, like, this is what I need to do. And I just have a new energy about me. Like, I'm out of the critical stage. The tears are going to come. I'm going through the grieving process. It's all part of it. You're going to flip-flop back and forth. The grieving process has no one direction. It is just whatever it comes up to be dealt with. But, wow. I've passed the critical stage. I'm no longer in critical condition. I'm in healing mode. And I just want to say one other thing when I talk about like the victim's advocate and stuff like that. When I came down on this earth, I volunteered for the hardest life ever. I wanted to do it all, be it all, experience it all. I am not a victim. I contracted for every single thing that has happened to me. And I know that. And I'm not a victim. They are all gifts from God for me to step into the next highest version of me. Version, not virgin. Yeah, and I'm doing that. I'm not going to disappoint myself. So tonight, I'm feeling pretty awesome. And I love you, everybody. Have a good night.